Hello, everyone. Welcome for this episode 3 of the Whiteboard session. We're going to talk about the progression parameters. You know, every coaches are talking about progressive overloads, but what does that really actually mean? Because not every athlete needs to get heavier week by week. Sometimes progress means more volume, sometimes means more density, less rest, higher intention. So today I will break down what progress is through load, intensity, volume, fatigue management, and how I handle this at the PAC. So progression or progress is not random. It's based on the phase we're actually doing and how the athlete is ready to perform. In every pack block, we manipulate four main levers: the load, how heavy the bar is; the volume, how, like, what is the total work done; the intensity, how close to max or how demanding the effort is for the athlete at the particular time; and also the rest and the density, how quickly we repeat that effort. And I will go dive deeply a little bit in every subject. So the load first, load progression. I increase load when technique is stable, when the recovery is solid, and where we are in a strength focused phase. For example, in the squat block, in a squat cycle, I might go from three sets of four at 80% to five sets of two at 85, 90% over 3 weeks while keeping the volume moderate and the rest high. The goal, force output improvement, not fatigue. The volume progression. Volume progression means the total volume of work, more reps, more sets, or total distance. I can use this in an accumulation phase or when we want to rebuild something. Example, increasing total push-up from 60 to 100 push-up during the session or extending like a distance in zone 2. Volume builds capacity, but we can't stay here forever. And the reason why is too much. If we do too much, we down the system, the nervous system. I say intensity and also density. So this is something we can play with when we chase like speed, power, competition readiness. We shift to intensity, higher effort, less volume. That might mean heavier lift, faster intervals, or more rest or shorter rest. Sometimes I don't touch load or volume. Sometimes I just tighten the density with the same work, but less rest. That's where athletes learn to express what they have built, right? Being ready for competition, being ready for playing with the stimulus and the exposure we're looking for. And how do I decide this, right? How do I decide this? I look this as three parameters: the phase. Are we accumulating volume, intensifying, or peaking where we are based on the season? So that's where you can see here. Are we in the preparatory period, transition period, competition period? What is the feedback? How's the recovery going for my athletes? And what's the goal? Are we changing strengths, power, endurance, conditioning? So early block we progress volume, mid block we maybe progress load, late block we progress intensity and density while dropping the volume. And that's where you can see here those different curves. That's how progression stays sustainable for my athletes instead of burning them out. Okay, this is really important. So as I said earlier, progression is not about chasing numbers. It's about timing, the right stress at the right moment. Uh, that's what's keep my athletes stronger, more explosive, faster, and also resilient during the season. And if you want to be one of those guys, you can DM me. We can talk about your personal situation and how we can adjust this to your goals. if you are interested to the progression flow charts, uh, how I build stuff, you can DM me as well, and I will add you to my newsletter where I will send you the progression flow chart. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you like it. Don't hesitate to watch it, send it to someone else, like, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone that might be useful for him. And don't hesitate to post a comment to ask me like any subject that you might be interested for me to cover, so it can help you to become a better coach, a better athlete, or just like you're curious about strength and conditioning.